When I was a kid, I was told that my parents, siblings, uncles, cousins, and grandparents were my family. And for 32 years, it was still in my head that way. I've heard people say that blood doesn't make you family. And for me, that statement carried no weight until I looked up the Merriam-Webster definition of family, which is a group of people who are related to each other. Related. What does related actually mean? I asked myself as I resorted back to the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Related means to be connected in some way, belonging to the same group, or share characteristics. So I thought to myself, this does not mention anything about sharing genetic makeup in any sort of way. So that statement, blood doesn't make you family, has validity to it. I'm big on dichotomy when it comes to human nature, so I thought there has to be two types of families for every individual, and this is what I came up with. The first type of family, the one you were born into, the one that goes back 2 million years plus 80,000 generations, where if any of your ancestors in those 80,000 generations would have never met, you would have never been brought into existence. We'll call it internal family. Your internal family is responsible for you being alive today and for the way you look, feel, and think. And for that, we shall be grateful. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm big on dichotomy. So as there was good, there was also bad. I was born in Mexico, and if you know a little history about that country, you know that Mexico is probably as ethnically diverse as the United States. And if you know about a European discovering the Americas, as they call it, about 500 years ago, and their method of conquest, there is a high possibility that within those 20 generations ago, one or maybe both of my male ancestors took my female ancestors by force, and there was generational trauma generated in that encounter. This was a dark, significant historical event that my ancestors took part in. Also, about 4 generations ago in the 1910s, my great-grandfather was part of Pancho Villa's División del Norte Revolutionary Army. I don't know exactly the correlation between these historical events, but I know that one could have not happened without the other, and that the same blood that ran through their veins runs through mine now. The second type is the strangers that come into your life as time passes. You like and enjoy spending time with them, and you support each other's life decisions and adversities. We'll call them external family. Inevitably, dichotomy takes over my brain, and with the time that it takes for you to actually enjoy and like to spend time with another person, you will have encounters with temporary people who might shift your thoughts and the way you process things. These are people that come into your life with their own agendas and care less about building a relationship and bonding with you, which is essential in a family. This is where the wolf dressed in sheep clothing saying comes into life. They will pretend to be good people, be helpful and humble, but time will become your best friend because there will be signs that tell you their true intentions. Those signs are experiences that will shape your perspective towards the world and people for the future. In the contrary, you will also encounter people that are genuinely and caring, humble and helpful. Time will also show you who these people really are. And the more time you spend interacting and supporting each other, the relationship bond will inevitably build up. These people will be present during good and bad times. If you play your card right, one of these good friends might become your wife, and now her genetic makeup and DNA will be part of your new descendants. Blood does not make you family. Family is built on a foundation of moral support, positive relationship, and kinship. As such, all you guys listening to my podcast today are my family. We all want to thrive and be in a good harmony with our own blood and our friends. Sadly, human nature and life does not agree with peace. Look at what's going on in the Middle East. Being aware of the good and the bad in people will help you determine who you let into your family, so you can all thrive and make positive accomplishments, keeping in mind those descendants that will carry your genetic makeup and considering how our decisions today will help them excel in the future. As dysfunctional as your family might be, time and adversity will test the relationship. Some will make it to the end, and some sadly will not. My family will be those that I've never given up on and those that have never given up on me. In a nutshell, that's what family means to me. Thank you.